Hey there, I thought I would take a break from doing what I'm doing right now to talk about something that I said in the last video. I kind of forgotten how much I can get done when I don't have to film everything. And I thought I would go into a little bit more detail in this video on that. I'll keep it short, all right? The basic gist of it is that I've been thinking about this while I've been out here doing this. I've been out here all morning working on this. Is the cabinet for the corner down there. And I'm trying to do the video in a different way. But it boils down to this, okay? You have two jobs that you're doing at the same time. And you're trying to do your best at each job. Here, I'm building the cabinet, and I have lots of practice doing that. I've got lots of practice doing both jobs, actually. But I've got a lot of practice doing the cabinet work that I can almost set myself on automatic. The problem is that if you're distracted with something else, that kind of interrupts that automatic, and you don't think about the details that you're supposed to be thinking about. So you're prone to make mistakes. But the mistakes that you make are right there in front of you. The mistakes that you make when you're filming are not right in front of you unless you're reviewing the footage constantly, or unless you've got someone there working with you that's actually doing the filming. That's their job, then you can concentrate on that. Here, with me, I have to do both jobs, and I have to do the best job that I possibly can, or that's the standard I hold myself up to anyway. So I make a mistake here, I can fix it immediately, I can figure out what I'm going to do about it immediately. If I make a mistake there, I have to wait until I bring it in and review it and find out that I've made a mistake and try to deal with it there. I can come out again and I can film something again to try to fill in the gaps or whatever. But the point is that I have to occasionally bring the footage in, upload it to my computer, and sit down and review it. And I'm not talking about watch every clip from beginning to end. I'm talking about quickly scrub through and see that I have everything that I wanted to get. Because occasionally you'll think the camera's recording and it's not recording. So that's the big thing right there. Doing both of these jobs at the same time causes more stress than they would if you're doing them individually, a lot more, okay? And it also makes you more prone to mistakes, and your knowledge of that will make you more paranoid about making mistakes. So it kind of sets you on edge, and you have to be constantly checking. Like, finish cutting operation, I can see whether it's good or not, I double check. Same thing goes with the camera stuff. I bring it in, I quickly look through it, make sure it's good. And then when I do that, I use that as an excuse to sit down for a few minutes and relax and maybe get a cup of coffee or whatever. But just take a break from this to kind of relieve the stress that, builds up from doing this. Anyway, this cabinet, like I said, is for the corner down there. It's the big one. I'm trying to make the video in a different way. Still going to show all the construction details, but I'm also going to try to go into the design on the fly, because I did sit down with SketchUp and draw something up quickly, but for this I'm doing it on paper. I'm drawing it out on paper, roughly, just to go through the steps that are involved in doing something like this on the fly, which is how I would normally do something like this, because it's not like those other ones that are modular. They're two or more that are the same and they should be well planned out. This one has to be made to fit in, so it makes more sense to actually come out here and start building it from a rough plan.
There are things in life that men do, and there are things in life that women do. There are some things that women and men do together, like ride a tandem bicycle or have sex. But even then, men ride a tandem bicycle to please the woman, and sex is the other way around.